Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, so proudly we hailed at the twilight's
Cap!
Over here. Hey, Colin. Hey, Cap. Hey, can I get Cap? Colin. Call him Cap.
Before we get started,
Hey, call him Cap. Kapernick.
Hey, how you doing? Before we get started, I'm just gonna please ask everybody if they could sit down. Before we start the questions, nothing should be standing. Everybody, please
Hey, Colin.
sit down.
Colin, is there a reason why you came in on your knees?
Actually, it is.
Why'd you come in on your knees? Are you trying to apologize?
Why are you on your knees,
No.
Cap?
From now on, you guys, I don't think I will be doing any more standing.
So here's a chair.
Cap, we
So
wanna know,
Cal,
Cap.
so
We
Cal,
wanna
so
know,
why are
Cap.
you on your knees? You said you're not going to do any more standing. So why are you on your knees?
Cause we're going to have a sitment.
So what is a sitment?
It's the total opposite of a movement. Everybody wants to make a movement.
So Kapernick, I want to let you know that I support that you sit down when you drive in on your car.
Hey, everything is going to be sitting. Thinking about maybe getting my knees removed. But that's something we're going to talk about a little bit later in the interview. But yeah, please, everybody sitting down. We can get started as soon as we get everybody sitting. All right.
Cap. It's a chair there, Cap.
It's a chair. Yeah, just couldn't walk in. It's no standing. It's all sitting down. I sit down when I eat. I sit down when I drive.
So that's wow, you're the greatest. You sit down when you drive.
I sit down when I drive now.
How do you do that?
I used to have a car that
What gave you the whole Cap? Hold on, please, buddy. Hold on. This is amazing. What gave you the thought?
And chair sales are at an all-time high. I have a deal coming out with Lazy Boy. I have a deal coming out with Bob's Furniture. We're working on special chairs.
Cap, how is this affecting the morale in the locker room?
Oh, the morale in the locker room has not changed.
What will it take to get you back on your feet?
Once we finally get these issues resolved, and we can actually stand together. If we cannot stand together, then
When you say together, Cap, who are you speaking of? Could you elaborate a little bit more for us?
I mean, I'm speaking of everybody that looks at this flag and wants to, if the stripes cannot have the same respect as the stars, then it's never going to work. If you stand for everything, you're going to fall for nothing. If you stand for everything, you're going to fall for nothing. If you stand for everything, then you're going to fall for nothing.
Cap, it sounds like you've experienced these encounters yourself. Is this accurate?
I got pulled over 3 times on my way in today. It's ridiculous. He pulled me over. He said you were not using your blinkers. I heard my blinkers. They were on.
How are you sure you had your blinkers on?
I heard them. I was going tick, 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 tick.
So
I don't know how he didn't hear them.
He pulled you because you said your blinkers wasn't on.
That's what he said. But I heard him.
you heard your blinkers.
I heard him. I asked him. I said, "You didn't hear my blinkers?" And he said he didn't. He don't know. And that kind of threw me off because I heard him.
You're a genius.
Kapernick, you mean that white thing that's between them 2 black things right there, boy?
Yes, I am. Hey, I was in the grocery store.
Well, tell me about it, boy.
It dawned upon me. I was sitting there trying to figure out which Oreo I was gonna get. And while the more I was looking at it, I noticed the white
What you mean, boy?
is separating.
What you mean, what? Now that's what I think the purpose is. My ancestor told me that's what it meant. We were in between to keep you boys separated.
And it's dawning upon me that it's still living around in our modern day society. You know,
Well, what you mean your society, boy?
our society.
If I'm telling you this is what I know, this ain't got nothing to do with your society, boy.
Hey, we are this.
Now we're talking
country.
about a cookie, or we're talking about that white in between the two blacks that you're talking about.
Life is like a pack of Oreos. You know, we're divided right now.
Now when you say divided, what do you mean? Now don't get all smart and educated with me, boy.
It ain't too much to get educated about. What we need to do
Then just answer the question then.
is get rid of this division between us.
Now.
What we need
What
to
you
do,
mean
what we
Now,
need to
hold
do,
on, boy. Now rewind what you're talking about. What you mean division?
the division. What's in between? What we need to do is split it around to there.
Ooh. Yo.
So
This
what
should
you-
be our
so what-
cookie.
now hold on. Now what you're showing me is what you're trying to say is you're trying to block us out of something. Now we don't look like we're part of nothing right
Fuck
there.
you, Billy Bob.
Now
Hey.
Thornton Jr.
And I will stand to that.